Hi everyone, I'm Russ,
Mark,
and this is a spirited endeavor.
Prime in the Pump Edition.
That's right.
All right. So we're concentrating some whiskeys that we've been gathering, that have come over as gifts or we've picked up here and there, just sort of as curiosity.
Yeah, that's a good way of
Just
putting
a lot of
it.
curiosity, and so tonight we're going to be doing a series of those,
Yeah.
and these are infused whiskeys. They're flavored. They're not our typical jam.
No, and they tend to be fairly low ABV. Most of them are around 30, 35.
But we thought we'd get some of these out of the way and see if there's something to a whiskey lover to love about these.
Yeah.
So we're dialing back the clock. We're entering our early 20s, and we're going to try some of these.
Yeah, in some cases for the first time.
I know, right? Too bad we didn't have any Jaeger.
I was thinking the same thing because I have had plenty of Jaeger in my youth.
Yeah, we
That
really
was a
did.
thing.
It was. All right. Well, tonight we're going to be doing Fireball. Now, I couldn't find a smaller bottle, so we're just gonna stick with that. And then this Arm Rose, this is also a Fire on the Mountain. It's also a cinnamon whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not only going to do the whiskey, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the two.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this one
I am
actually.
too.
Having been to RM Rose, I saw this one sitting there and didn't pick it up. I picked up something else, which we'll get to later. But I was kind of curious to see how it would fare against the Fireball.
Right, and and flavored whiskeys. I mean, they're a lot of people's jam. Fireball is certainly very popular whiskey.
Yes, it is.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
And so we're gonna try it. I've never had it.
Yeah. Well, I've had the Fireball. Like I said, I haven't tried the one from RM Rose, so I am curious about that. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's get into it. Okay. Do you want to do Arm Rose first?
Well, let's do the Fireball first. That's kind of the staple,
right,
and we'll see if RM Rose can unseat it.
Yep. Solid cork on that. Kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a little handy bottle.
Oh yeah, I mean that slips inside the jacket pocket. I bet the folks at work would never even know you had it.
It's plastic, so you don't have to worry about it setting off a metal detector.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely put some thought into this.
Yeah, for sure. It's plastic, so you don't have to worry about it breaking.
Yeah.
You can just if it falls out of your pocket onto the floor, it'll survive.
Yeah, there's a lot going for it.
All right, so yeah.
Okay, so in the glass, thick.
Yeah.
Clingy. All right, let's see what you pick up on the nose.
Okay, I pick up Fireball. Those Fireball candies. I pick up cinnamon.
Yeah.
I pick up those little Red Hots.
It is not nuanced.
It is not. It is all of those little cinnamon candies that you've ever had in your lifetime.
Yeah.
In liquid form.
And I don't hate that because as a kid, I always liked those. I liked the heat from them, and I liked the flavor. That and Big Red Gum was another one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I loved Fireballs. I love those things, and the hotter they were, the better I liked them.
Agreed. Yeah, I was the same way.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean that's all I get on the nose. I mean there's a little underlying sweetness in there too.
Oh, absolutely.
A little sugared sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's candy.
Yeah.
It's cinnamon candy.
It really is.
Okay.
Shall we?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's cinnamon candy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's not as bad as I remember it, actually. I remembered it being a bit hotter. I'm a little disappointed that it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't have that like Fireball quality. It's got the flavor, but not the
bite.
heat.
Yeah.
Not the heat of it. It is very sweet.
Yeah, it most certainly is.
That is
thick, sweet, candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is diabetes in a glass.
That's a hangover waiting to happen. And that is a night full of regret. And I've done plenty of shots of this.
Yeah. Maybe it's better as a shot. But it's got the cinnamon and a little bit of cherry in there. It tastes like big red gum.
Now, I will say a lot of times it's served cold,
Yeah.
and that I think might help some. But you know, if you're carrying it in your jacket pocket, clearly that's not an option.
But it's also a little tannic on the back end too, and you know, I'm getting like a you know, a little, you know, it's like sweet tea, you know, kind of.
Okay.
You get that, you know, that sort of little bit of bitterness on the back end with the sweet tea sometimes.
I think my taste buds have been blown out, and I can't get anything but red hot at this point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we're getting.
Well, should we see if RM Rose does it one better?
Let's give that a try.
Cleanse the palate a little here.
Yeah.
So RM Rose is a local distillery for us here in Georgia. They're up in the North Georgia mountains, and they make a very nice bourbon.
Thank you.
Certainly.
Yeah, their bourbon was actually right on par.
And we're going to be doing another one tonight from them. But for the moment, this seems like a pretty good direct comparison.
Yeah, it's lighter than the.
It is actually.
It's a little lighter than the Fireball.
I think
But
texture-wise, it's
similar.
about the same.
Yeah, but it's also thick and
Yeah.
you know, sort of has a syrupy quality to it.
Okay, now
Okay,
that's a
that's
bit different.
That does not smell like big red gum or
No.
a Fireball.
I'm not really. The smell's not ringing a bell for me, but it's certainly different.
It's cinnamony, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
But not that artificial candy sweetness kind of cinnamon.
exactly. It's like cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
But
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, but there's also something else underlying that too, and maybe that's the actual whiskey.
That may be.
I'm actually getting something that smells like there's like a little bit of whiskey in that.
Yeah.
Not just flavor. It's still sweet though.
Yeah, I think
Very,
so.
very
Not
sweet on
anywhere
the
near
nose.
as sweet as the Fireball, but yeah.
But there is a little sugary note to it.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's that much difference on the nose, actually.
I know it is quite different than the Fireball.
Good to know.
All
Well,
right.
cheers.
Oh, that's got a little bit of heat to it. I mean, it's still candy.
It really is. It's still just as sweet.
It's just as sweet.
I like the cinnamon better in this
But
one.
you're right. I like the cinnamon on that.
Well, it tastes like there's an actual real ingredient there. This
Yeah, this
tastes
is just like chemical.
It's
Yeah.
chemical.
It's all chemical.
The RM Rose at least tastes like some actual realistic ingredients went into that one, and I can respect that.
Yeah, I think I could, you know, like I said, put it into something, and it's going to, you know, give a nice little bit of heat to it, and
Yeah.
you know, a nice little sugary sweetness.
Yeah, definitely going to do
It's gonna
that.
do that.
Well, definitely interesting. Again, I really expected two of identical drinks here, and clearly that's not the case. So
Yeah.
learn something new every day.
All right.
Well, Dan, thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.